What's up guys, Mike here from Blackout Gamers, and I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas. Now, I don't know how you spend Christmas where you live, but this is how America does it. You've got trash everywhere, a couple of people who've partied a little bit too hard, and a police car. Now, I'm assuming I'm not the police officer. I think this poor guy here was the rapid response. And I think the main gist of this story is that there's been some kind of pandemic. It's something to do with banknotes. I think that what it was is some either terrorist group or somebody has put it onto the notes. And with Black Friday and just some really good sales, it seems to all have caught up with everyone. So everything's gone into chaos, and we're the ones that are called in to clean up the mess, pretty much. So without further ado, let's carry on. Take cover here. Press X near cover. Now, just to start this one on off. Training mission.
Primary weapon test successful.
Now, I played this in the beta, so I kind of know what I'm doing. So I don't know how to swap weapons. Did I shoot them? Yeah, awesome. Yeah, the customization in this was pretty cool. There's not many options of how to actually improve your character, which was a bit of a shame, but I think it looks pretty cool. I've gone for the kind of older look, kind of greying hair, a little bit of face paint on. It's urban camo, so definitely needed. Now, I've decided on this playthrough, as you can probably tell by the name, Sniper Wolf, I am going to be sniping. They do it really well though, because a bit like in Call of Duty where you could have the overkill perk on, you can use both a like two primary weapons. Instead of having a pistol and your main weapon, you can have a machine gun and a sniper rifle and a pistol as well, I believe, if you wish. So it's pretty cool. The graphics look pretty incredible as well. I'm really impressed with them, actually. With the beta I was a little bit shaky with it, but actually, yeah, pretty good. For a game which I've absolutely hated, I've played some of the Tom Clancy games before and I absolutely hated it. Oh, gonna be somebody on up here. Let's have a little goosey gander. Yeah, as I was saying, some of the games that I've played previously are I didn't enjoy. I'm just not a huge Tom Clancy fan, but from what I played in the beta, it's pretty decent. Online is the only bit you can. Ooh, thank you. I'm here. Well done. Thank you, guys. Right, what are we doing here now? Apparently, there's been a bit of a glitch where everybody stands in front of the computer and you can't actually sign in. So let's hope that's not going to happen. If it is. Right, I'm just going to skip through that a little bit because unfortunately in some of the safe houses there seems to be some kind of glitch where you can't actually activate some of the computers, which is a little bit crappy. Especially for a new game. I don't know quite why they thought that more than one person wouldn't be trying to activate it at once, but hey ho. So what I'm doing now is I've just picked up a couple of missions. So you go into that little base area there. And once you've done that, you can pick up your first missions, which one of these seems to be to take back the precinct, which sounds like it's going to benefit us. Now, I assume this is going to become one of your forward bases. It looks like it's been taken over by some hoodlums, some nasty people. Join the fight, call 555 and enroll. I guess people aren't enrolling anymore. There should be no game which enables you to have to leave. Yeah, so we're taking back this little base. There's 3 other guys who just seem to walk about. So basically it's a one-man army again with me.
I don't even know why it requires anybody in there.
Yeah, no, I'm really interested in this at the moment. I'm not quite sure what to expect in here. It looks more like the military have kind of moved in as well, so I assume it isn't just a precinct now, it's more
it
kind of
anything. Like I look in there and I see other people,
you know,
and
the government's kind of
it's like, oh look, that's
forward base or what remains of it. There was supposed to be like some kind of force which came in before,
but they can show me that outside,
and apparently they've all died or been captured or are in hiding. So I guess the main mission is going to be find these guys, come back, you know, build up your bases and all that kind of stuff. the usual in these kind of games. But
are you in my game? Are you?
I really love the shooting in this as well. It's very, you know, you've got these guys who are kind of elevated, and you can just like take them out with your pistol. Pistol's probably one of the best weapons actually, especially for range. Like the MP5 it is good, but it just seems to scatter a lot more. So it's a bit more controlled fire with this pistol, and as everyone loves it, unlimited ammo. There's too few games which don't actually have unlimited ammo for the pistol, especially Call of Duty games.
War never changes.
I say that about Call of Duty, but I haven't really. I don't know. Black Ops 3 just didn't do it for me. The zombies I love, and we'll bring you some videos on that soon, guys. So please bear with us. But the actual main story of Black Ops 3, oh my god, I've never experienced anything like it. It might be because I was doing it on the hardest difficulty. But I like a bit of a challenge, but that was taking challenging to a different level. Right, so we're going to work our way through this garage here now. A few more guys littered about. Let's test out one of these grenades. Ooh, perfect. Now that's probably giving me away though, so I probably shouldn't have done that as I come straight on in. I don't know if stealth, you can be stealthy in this. I know you can get silencers for your weapons, which kind of suggests you can, but I don't know if they've gone for the really realistic route, which is, you know, it's muffled, but your threat's not 100% gone, unless they got some kind of futuristic mods on these things. To mod weapons, you know, you can actually do it in the field now. You could open up your inventory and select what you want, and it will just add it to the gun straight away. So you're kind of set for any scenario. Mods can be found. There's a couple of chests which you'll find on a floor, kind of similar to the reloading crates. And once you've kind of reloaded with those and got all the mods and stuff, you can just build whatever weapon you want, really. You've got to actually have the weapon, so you can either buy it or find it out kind of in the wilds. And once you've done that, you can put scopes on weapons like an LMG. You can have a sniper scope, silencer, grips, everything like that. Just going to speed it on a little bit there just so we get to some more of the action. Yeah, the weapons are great. I mean, you've got some great range. It's suited for everyone. You know, you've got assault rifles for those who love to get up close and personal. Even better, you've got a shotgun for up close and personal. I know a couple of my friends use it, and it is absolutely deadly. Especially if you kind of come around a corner, it's like, whoop, bang, hello, you're dead. I'm more of the kind of stand back and snipe them guy. So as soon as I find a sniper rifle, the better. I haven't seen one yet, which is a little bit disappointing, but I'm sure it'll come on up. I'm not really sure what I'm doing in here now. Find the hostages. Okay, right, let's come on in here. I don't know. Oh, just follow the icon. Oh, if I should have stayed in there, shouldn't I? The icon's pretty good on this, actually. You know, it shows you where all the objectives are pretty well. You've just got to hold like square on most of these as well, and once you've done that, it just activates the nearest thing. So it's not really been that many of them. More for just doors, computers, and that's it. There's also a great aspect in this game. You can shut car doors. Now, this isn't car door simulator, but it might as well be, because you do get a trophy for it. Basically, if you just kind of go up to a car and just walk into it, it will gently shut. So if you're a good Samaritan out there and you want to make sure everyone's cars are looked after, please feel free to shut the doors and be rewarded with a trophy. Now, I'm not as addicted to trophies in this as I was once with the achievements. So, I don't know. I probably won't go for all the trophies on this, but if you guys want any videos, please do message us, and we'll create a little video for that. I'm just going to clear out this office space now. Now, I've got a feeling there's going to be a boss on the roof. I can't remember. I think we played this in the beta. I don't know if many of you did play in the beta, but yeah, it doesn't seem to have opened up much more from the beta, so hopefully there is a lot more to it, but we'll see as we go along. It's only early days, isn't it? Oh, guards. There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure, and let's just test it. Yeah, you can actually shoot through some of the thinner surfaces. Oh, swapped a pistol. Kind of like this couch, which I probably shouldn't be hiding behind. That's probably not the same. Oh, no, this is bad timing. Ah! Oh, bit of a Walking Dead moment there. I'm not going to give too many spoilers away about The Walking Dead, but yep. Be prepared. Let's take these guys on out. Yeah, you seem to be able to just shoot through some of the softer fabrics, which is pretty good. I know some games where you've got like plywood fences and you're attempting to shoot through, and the bullets somehow get lodged in there. Yeah, don't know how that happens, but hey ho. Yeah, no, really good. Just gonna restock up here again. Couple of Christmas decorations. I'm assuming everywhere is going to be Christmas themed. I assume it still is Christmas, or it was. Still wintry, so it can only have been like a couple of days or weeks that this has all gone to shit, really. Is there anything around here? Just make sure you've got to really be careful in these areas that there aren't actually any chests kind of littered about. I'm not sure if you can get dark zone keys. I don't know if you guys are familiar with a dark zone. It's kind of an area where you go, where you can fight each other. You know, you'll find loot. It's kind of like this area, but just a little bit more deadly. You've really got to be careful. You can call in a helicopter for extraction. That brings in... Oh, grenade! You can bring in a helicopter, then you put all of the loot that you found, which hopefully if the boss up here actually drops some, I'll show you what the loot looks like. Yeah, the loot system in this is pretty good. It's definitely a shoot and loot. Not quite like Borderlands. It's not got as many weapons, I don't think, but it's definitely got a variation. You know, as I was saying earlier, you've got all different types of weapons, so it should keep you busy for a little while, this game. I wasn't going to buy this originally. Played the beta, and I did get my ass kicked in the Dark Zone, which kind of put me off a little bit, actually. But I'd like to say to everyone, you know, just give it a chance. Don't kind of rush into it and expect to be awesome, because I think the guys that probably killed me were a much higher level, and I didn't really know the kind of general area where I was. But yeah, no, I think all we've got to do really on this is explore, shoot some criminals. You know, it's one of those typical games. There's nothing more you can really say about it at the moment. I haven't done too much of the storyline. Hopefully we're going to find out a bit more about who started all this. You know, maybe North Korea, Russians, Chinese, something like that, probably. It's basically a standard shooter game, isn't it, nowadays? It's either the Russians, North Koreans, or Chinese. Or maybe America. Maybe it's a little terrorist attack within, so who knows. Now, as you can see up there, just had some of the loot dropped. Now, this is a big part of the game. You know, people are going to be dropping clove items, which are blue, green items, which I think are just general loot, so kind of like kneecaps, sorry, not kneecaps, knee pads. You can get kind of rucksacks, guns, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it's kind of worth playing just to get all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is the first mission done there. I'd recommend buying the game, give it a chance, and yeah, see what you think. That's all from me today. Like, subscribe, and I'll be bringing you some videos soon. See ya.